January 31st began like any other quiet evening in the Catalina foothills, an affluent suburb where silence feels engineered and security is a given. That night, 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie had dinner with her daughter Annie. Nothing unusual, no visible tension, no warning signs. At 9:48 p.m., Annie's husband, Tommaso Chioni, drove Nancy home. He later claimed he watched her walk inside safely. The garage door closed behind her. A routine moment. A final moment. But what followed shattered that illusion of safety. At exactly 1:47 a.m., Nancy's Ring camera went offline. Not due to a glitch, but a deliberate manual disconnection. Minutes later, her pacemaker stopped syncing with her phone. Two critical systems failed in perfect sequence. This wasn't coincidence. This was control. Investigators quickly realized this wasn't a random disappearance. It wasn't a burglary gone wrong. It was something far more calculated. Someone who understood both technology and timing. Nancy Guthrie wasn't just a victim. She was a target. And this wasn't just the beginning of a case. It was the beginning of a hunt. At first glance, it was just a vehicle, a blue Honda CR-V, a family car, nothing suspicious, nothing extraordinary, but the FBI refused to release it. For 45 days, the car remained locked away under federal control, not because of damage, not because of paperwork, but because of what investigators discovered hidden deep inside. Sources close to forensic teams revealed something chilling. A signal jammer embedded within the vehicle's interior panels. Not consumer grade, not amateur, military grade. This device had the power to block cellular and Wi-Fi signals within a precise radius. Suddenly, everything made sense. The disabled Ring camera, the sudden communication blackout. The car wasn't transportation. It was a weapon. Imagine the reality. Nancy being driven home in what she believed was a safe family vehicle, unaware that the very car surrounding her was silently disabling every layer of protection she had. The implications were devastating. Was the device planted, installed during routine maintenance, or placed by someone with direct access to the family? The car raised more questions than answers, but one thing became undeniable. This was no accident. As investigators dug deeper, the mystery expanded beyond the Guthrie home. Surveillance footage from a nearby property revealed something unexpected. A gray Range Rover trailing the Honda CR-V, always 3 car lengths behind, never closer, never farther, a perfect shadow. The vehicle had no visible license plates. When analysts enhanced the footage and cross-referenced traffic cameras, they uncovered a disturbing connection. The same Range Rover had been spotted days earlier in New York City, parked near NBC studios. This wasn't local. This was coordinated. Whoever was behind this wasn't improvising. They were tracking, studying, waiting. The narrative shifted instantly. What once appeared to be a family-centered incident now pointed towards something much larger, a professional operation with resources, planning, and intent. Online speculation exploded. Some believed a corporate rival targeted the Guthrie family. Others suspected a personal vendetta. And then there were those who feared something even darker. An insider, someone who didn't need to break in because they already belonged. The shadow vehicle proved one thing. Nancy Guthrie was being watched long before she disappeared.
As public pressure intensified, the investigation reached a boiling point. Social media erupted with theories. Analysts dissected interviews frame by frame. Every word, every blink, every pause became evidence in the court of public opinion. The Guthrie family, once admired, now stood under suspicion. At the center of it all was the blue Honda CR-V. Why wouldn't the FBI release it? What were they hiding? Behind closed doors, the answer was far more unsettling than anyone imagined. Inside the car's digital system, its Bluetooth and internal memory, investigators discovered something extraordinary: A recorded audio fragment from the night Nancy vanished, just 10 seconds long, but enough to change everything. The recording began in silence, then came breathing, slow, controlled, intentional. Not fear, not panic, professional calm. And then, 4 words, spoken into what experts believe was a satellite phone. The daughter is next. Those 4 words transformed the case instantly. This was no longer about what happened to Nancy. This was about what was coming next.
The revelation of the audio changed the trajectory of the investigation overnight. Nancy Guthrie was no longer the sole focus. She was the first move. The message was clear. This was a calculated strategy designed to target someone else, someone more valuable, someone still alive. Savannah Guthrie. Authorities now believe Nancy may have been used as leverage, a way to draw out the real target, a psychological trigger, a warning. Even more alarming was what forensic analysis revealed next. The voice captured in that recording wasn't unknown. It matched a profile already in the system. Someone recognizable, someone powerful, someone who could still be watching. That is why the FBI continues to withhold the vehicle, because inside that car lies not just evidence, but identity. As the investigation moves forward, one terrifying truth remains: the predator hasn't finished. This isn't the end of the story, it's the escalation. And somewhere, right now, the next move is already being planned.